Good day to you. This is Kelvin Broadus, motivational speaker and prophetic life empowerment coach, and I am here to bring you a new motivational moment. I'm going to call this motivational moment, Look Where You're Going. It is so important for us to realize the value in looking in the proper direction. We might not often realize it, but whatever we stare at, whatever we focus on, that is what we go towards. That's one of the reasons why when you're driving, it is advised to never spend time staring off to the right or to the left, such as if you see someone pulled over on the side of the road. You don't stare over there at them, because what happens is, by default, you begin to drift into that direction. Many bad accidents have occurred because of that, where someone is staring and then they begin to drift and end up causing a worse situation than what was already there. Likewise, even when we're walking, it's so important that we keep our head up and look forward, but so that we can go in the direction we're trying to. Because if we're walking around doing something like staring at our phone, such as scrolling through Facebook or texting, then it's very likely that we will then begin to trip up and fall and become embarrassed. So it is important that we keep our head up and look at the direction that we are going. That principle follows the same even in our life in general. No matter what we focus on in life, or whatever we focus on in life becomes our reality. We start gravitating to that. That is why it is said that birds of a feather flock together, because we want to make sure that we are careful on those influences that are around us. And we begin to notice how similar we are to that which we focus on, that which is around us. That is also why it is so important, vitally important, if we ever want to accomplish anything, to write our vision and make it plain. When we write it, we make it become tangible and it becomes something that we can focus on. Likewise, when we create things like vision boards, that gives us an image. It gives us an idea to strive for. We can put the images of the types of house that we want to live in, the type of car that we want to drive, the type of clothing that we want to wear, the type of environment that we want to exist in. And as we begin to focus on that environment, then we begin to start gravitating towards that in our actions, in our thoughts, in our words, and overall the general way that we carry ourselves. The more that we can see ourselves in that situation, and we're able to see ourselves by visualizing it and focusing on it, and even better when we create those vision boards or some sort of a reminder to keep our eyes focused on that prize, the more likely we will be to accomplish that prize. So pay attention to what you are focusing on. Pay attention to what surrounds you. Remove the negative elements. Remove the negative influences, because everybody has some. Remove the type of media that we're listening to or watching that is negative, and focus on that type of media that is positive and that goes in the direction that we are seeking. Because ultimately, whether we like it or not, whatever we are focusing on is what we will gravitate towards. So let your eyes lead you. And as you let your eyes lead you, your body and ultimately your life in general will follow in that same direction. This has been Kelvin Broadus with another motivational moment. You can find me online at www.kelvinbroadus.com, and also look for me on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you, and have a nice day.